I'm still fly, till I die, and I'm trying to find the answer to the ultimate why. Trying to scratch the itch while I try to survive. Might need to lighten up, I might click on up. The clock is ticking, make decision, no just give it up. Yeah, they telling eyes on me. It's a million different eyes on me. They took my face from me, replacing me. But they don't know, there is no way they are safe from me. And lately I've been trying to dish a fade out. Don't need a reason, I just wanna see a motherfucker laid out. They ain't even seen real hate from me yet. Don't leave, stay seated. They ain't take the bait from me yet. And if I fuck it up, I'll reset. Do my thing, then peace out. Funny thing is, we ain't even me yet. Turn the lights out. Turn the lights out. Turn the lights out.
The vibes are back, chat. The vibes are so back here on a Saturday evening. The Mariners, it was so logover, if you will, this morning even. Like, as early as this morning. And we are so back. How we doing, chat? How we doing tonight? How we feeling? Who to the game tomorrow? Who to? What a day for your Seattle Mariners and the offense. Obviously a great day for Luis Castillo as well. On a day where you needed it. You really needed it out of these guys today. And, they came through and delivered. Julio set the vibe early with that home run off the foul pole. Leadoff homer. Polo kept it going. And, yeah, you got to feel pretty good about what we saw out of this offense today. Bouncing back after yesterday, other than Polo, there wasn't a whole lot of offense. Castillo pitched well, like Boomer said. Pitched his ass off. Yes, he did. We did hear news about Logan today. I don't want to go too much into it because we already made a video about it. But it is a flexor, a grade 1 flexor strain in his elbow. It's not yet, anyway, like a terrible UCL injury. However, that is exactly how they described Robbie Ray's injury when he came out, like in 2023. So, sometimes this can lead, sometimes that can lead to Tommy John surgery. So hopefully that's not the case. Logan's not going to pick up a ball for 2 weeks, and then he's going to be reevaluated in 2 weeks. So we'll probably know more then. Probably within a week or two into the month of May. Mike E, catch the Marlins, descale the Marlins. Who cares? It's a Mariners blowout. Mike with the $10 holla. Smooches, bro. I appreciate you, Mike. Thank you for being the homie. I think I like scale the Marlins better. Kennedy, what were you looking for? Sorry. I missed what you were looking for, Kennedy. Sorry about that. We'll probably keep the stream a little bit short tonight, chat, because I am sick. I actually did not go to the family function today because I felt like I got hit by a bus filled with a bunch of little buses. So, yeah, I've been coughing all day long. My chest hurts from coughing. So, probably not too long of a stream today, but yeah, Ben Garrett says the most complete win of the season. Yeah, I mean, offense looked good. The pitching staff looked good. Obviously, we saw Taylor Saucedo come out there and make another start or another outing for him since he got called back up. So that's good to see. Crux, 1 year. I love baseball. Check. Can we get a round of applause for Cruxel? 1 year for Cruxel. Cruxel was one of my good buddies when we were doing like the Call of Duty channel back in the day. I met Crux, and yeah, he followed us here and has been supporting for a year now. That is ridiculous, Crux. I appreciate you, man. I love Ben Williamson this year. Yeah, me too. I mean, he has been truly a breath of fresh air over there at third base, both defensively and offensively. We've seen some of the plays that he's made behind the bag at third base, or, what we've seen him do offensively. Obviously, the big home run. The $9.99 from Kennedy. Hope you feel better, man. See us rise. Kennedy, I appreciate the $9.99, homie. I appreciate it a whole lot. Smooches, bro. Smooches. Al, what's up, dude? Gotta keep the mojo flowing. Hope 2025's been treating you amazing, brother. Right back at you, Crux, man. Right back at you. We gotta catch up one of these days, man. For real. And Phil. I gotta go talk to Phil again, too. I haven't talked to either of you guys in a while. Can we stop this drop game one, win the series still thing? Granted, I may be speaking too soon for tomorrow. That's literally what it's been lately. Hey, if you win the series, I don't care. I don't care. Like if you win this, if you win every series the rest of the year, you're going to the playoffs and winning the division. If the caveat to that is you have to lose the first game of every series, so be it. So be it. I mean, taking the division is all we need. We're back. Mariners are back where they belong, top of the division. That is true, chat. That is true. The Seattle Mariners, with the win today, are tied with the Texas Rangers. But obviously, we know the Mariners swept the Rangers earlier this year, so the Mariners are in first place in the American League West. And they are 2 games behind the American League leading Detroit Tigers. Yep. Just like we all drew it up. Just like we all fought on the day. Dude, I was thinking about it today. I was thinking, Al, did anyone watch the NFL draft today? What's everyone's thoughts? Oh, I can't help with that, unfortunately. I really don't know. I was thinking about it when Polo hit his second home run. And I was like, the vibes, obviously from last year, where he played so poorly, feels so good. It does, dude. It feels perfect. No Mariners Anonymous tonight. We love to see it. We love to see it. Instead, it's heck the Astros tonight, chat. But the vibes from last year, when Polo had obviously a very rough year with the Mariners, and then on top of that, when they DFA'd him, when they released him, and then they went out and signed him, the vibes from the day where they signed him were so funny. I think I'd have to go back and try to find the stream of the day that they signed him, but like Joe and I were talking about it that day, and we're like, if he could be anything close to what he was with the Twins, awesome. And he's been all that and more. So Locklear might be coming up, but not for the reason that everyone wanted. I agree. Yeah, I see you guys mentioning Rowdy there, getting hit on the hand. If you guys have ever played baseball, you know how bad that hurts. It's not fun. It is not fun. Tyler Locklear, I appreciate it. Hello. Appreciate that, man. Tyler Locklear went 4 for 4 today. I think he's hitting like 360 down in AAA, chat. What are we doing? Why is Donovan Solano still on this roster? But again, if Rowdy Tellez is injured, if he broke a finger or something like that, then he would be the one that would go on the injured list. So I officially put forward Got My Mojo Working by Muddy Waters as the official Mariner Mojo theme song. So I was actually thinking about that yesterday. I was like, we need a theme song. Specifically a Mariners Anonymous theme song, but just a theme song in general. What is that one? Got My Mojo Working. I'm assuming that's copyright, so I can't play it. But I'm going to write that down. Where can I write that? I'm going to put it in my phone, chat. Hold on. Got My Mojo Working by Muddy Waters. I'm going to listen to it after this. Yeah, I was thinking we need like if anybody in here is like a musical artist and come up with something clever for like the Mariners Anonymous games, dude, be my guest, and if we like it, we'll throw it in there. Solano with the single today? Yeah, Solano did have a single today, which he looked good doing that. So, I just don't expect, with how well Tyler Locklear is playing, is real. You have to expect Donovan Solano has got to go. He's got to go. I hurt myself today, Johnny Cash, for Mariners Anonymous, Kennedy with the 499. That's not a bad idea, or Hello Darkness, my old friend. What I need to do, chat, is I used to have a stream deck when I did the Call of Duty channel. And I would, a stream deck is where you could, press a button and it'll play sound bites or something. I need to get something like that so I can just quickly play a song like that, a little sound bite. That'd be so funny. We need a jingle. I'm in. I'm so in. We need to swap Solano for Locklear immediately. I agree, Jeff. I don't think it'll happen tomorrow, simply because we need to know more about Rowdy's hand. Once we learn more about Rowdy's hand, maybe we can expect to see a move like that. Joe and I honestly thought it should have been the other day. You'll make it? Prima. If you got a good one, please do. Yeah, actually, that's a great shout, Prima. We'll definitely use it in streams like this as long as you don't copyright strike us. Thank you so much. What were we talking about? Oh, somebody asked. I'm sorry I missed it. Somebody asked, what could we expect out of Logan Evans tomorrow? I mean, honestly, I think that the biggest thing for Logan Evans is to just get out there, hopefully give you 5 innings of 3 or less runs, and that's all you can ask for in that situation. I'm glad that he gets to make his Major League debut at T-Mobile Park in front of the home crowd. That's got to be a little bit pretty exciting. But I think that you can't ask for much more than 5 innings of 3 or less earned runs. And if that's the case, Mariners have a really good chance to win that game. A really good chance. With that being said, it is Max Meyer on the mound tomorrow, who has been pretty darn good. He struck out 14 in his last outing. Let me go take a look at Max Meyer's on the year. So on the year, Max Meyer is 2-2 with a 2.10 ERA. And again, he struck out 14 in his last outing. So overall, freaking phenomenal game from start to finish. So exciting to watch, and the history was made. Second highest scoring shutout in Mariners history. Is that true, Autumn? Wow. Huh. Interesting. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. The first pitch bomb by Julio and then the Polo homer were vibes. Highly agree, Jake. I never played baseball before, and I feel like I could have more hits in Solano this year just on pure luck, honestly. No, yeah. Yep. Logan Evans, perfect game. I'm in. Does anybody in the AL scare you? The Yankees, I think, are the only team that really stands out. Obviously, they did lose Garrett Cole, but they do have still Max Fried. Dylan B, other Dylan B, with the 499. I love to see the great fielding by Williamson, Crawford, and Julio today. Yeah, that play from JP where he flipped it over to Mastroboni, I'm like, there's no way, right? But Miles has such a good arm. He was able to just kind of off balance throw that thing to first base. It was awesome. That was a very, very fun play. Tonight did a lot for the season run differential. That is true. The Tigers own us. They're pretty scary. I mean, fair, Aaron, but we can't say that because Detroit Dojo might come in here. Logan Evans throwing an immaculate inning. I'm in. Logan Evans, second pitcher in baseball history to throw a no-hitter or perfecto at his first start. Do you all think that Williamson can stay this consistent? This consistent? No. I mean, what's he hitting on the year right now? He's hitting like 350, right? Ben Williamson. Something like that. He's hitting 310. Like, I don't think that will stick around, but I think that he can probably hit like 250, 260. And we'd feel pretty good about that with his defense as well. Yeah. That's about right, Juggernaut Jacob. Yeah, let's give a round of applause to Eugenio Suarez, chat, with the 4 homers. Wow. I mean, good for him. I honestly thought there was a chance that Julio was going to be able to do it when he got his second at-bat in the first inning. But alas, it did not come to fruition. And it was Connor Gillespie. It was a scheduled loss. Let's hear it, AJ. We got Max Meyer tomorrow versus Logan Evans making his debut. So, yeah, I think that there's going to be an adjustment period, just like BR just said. There will be an adjustment period to Ben Williamson as he is in the league a little bit longer, where teams will adjust to him. He will have to adjust back. A lot of guys struggle when that happens. A lot of guys, as teams begin to learn how to pitch to these players, they'll struggle until they can basically right the ship. And I think that that's something that could definitely happen with Ben Williamson here probably in a month's time. But he could probably put together a really good body of work before that. So I'd rather have Polo and Williamson than Gino, and I love Gino. I mean, right now, Callum, I agree. Wouldn't have said that last year, but right now I agree. Arizona has the last 2 guys to hit 4 homers. That's right. It was him and it was JD Martinez. Yeah, somebody asked if Ben could be Rookie of the Year. Probably not, because of the lack of power. But I mean, if Ben can find his power stroke, I think there's a real chance that we could be talking about him in the Rookie of the Year chase right now. I don't really know who else is around in the American League that would that has an opportunity to win Rookie of the Year. But yeah, I think I would go with Ben Williamson right now, but maybe I'm biased. Polo All-Star, yeah, why not? He's played like one so far. I think absolutely. If he keeps playing like this until July, he's like an MVP candidate. So, not just an All-Star, but an MVP candidate. So, yeah, I think absolutely. And that'd be fun to see Polo make an All-Star team with the Mariners. Christian Campbell, good shout. Good shout, Prima. I didn't think about Christian Campbell. Yeah, my bad. That's a bad miss on my part, chat. Christian Campbell, yeah. Best game of the season? Yay. Nay. I think it was the safest game of the season. It felt really good with the way Luis pitched, with the way the offense put it together. I guess, yeah. I can't think of another game that, like, maybe there was a game where they came back from a deficit in like the 8th and the 9th inning. It was against the Astros. In my opinion, that was game of the year, where they came back to beat the Astros when they were down by like 4 or 5. That's got to be the one for me. But yeah, you're a little worried tomorrow for Evans. Yeah, I mean, it's never easy making your major league debut, and the Marlins are a pretty scrappy team, and you're going to be opposed by Max Meyer. So that's a tough one for sure. Woo. Sub day? Oh, Austie, let's see it. Tellez Grand Slam in Toronto? Another good one. On him. That actually, just based on vibes alone, I think that is my favorite game of the year. It's a great shout because that was when we were doing the Marine Layer thing. We were doing the Marine Layer podcast event in Queen Anne. And so we were hanging with the boys when that happened. So maybe that. At one point, every notification I got was just Mariners homer. Do you think the Mariners will win the series versus the Marlins tomorrow, Colton Nicholas? I hope so, man. I hope so. Austin Wells, Yankees catcher. What's up, man? Max Meyer wears his underwear backwards. Is that true? Respect to Gino, though. I hope he wins the World Series one day. Yeah, he unfortunately, like, yeah, he's hit 10 home runs, but he's not, otherwise he's really not having that great of a year. Mariner Mojo live event win. I mean, we would love to do something like that. We've considered doing like a, Joe and I were talking about it the other day, like a Mariner Mojo softball game, like a co-ed softball game. I think would be a lot of fun. Do not spread such information about my king. My bad. But I don't know. They did it at the Queen Anne Beer Hall, and they were helping promote the beer hall, obviously, and get people to go there. So, yeah, I mean, something like that would be super fun. I don't necessarily know if Joe and I have the pull to do something like that, because we're just a YouTube channel. Obviously, Lyle and TJ are so much more than just a YouTube channel. They are quite literally, like, prominent figures in, like, the Seattle sports scene as a whole. So, get Ladder Guy. Should I make a Ladder Guy t-shirt, chat? Ladder Guy. Just so, like, the OGs know what we're talking about. Look how many homers Gino had last year, and his glove was solid. I mean, Gino started the year pretty poorly last year, but he had a really good end to the year, if I remember correctly. Feeling okay, buddy? Jeffrey, with the $2 haul, I appreciate it. Jeffrey, I feel like doo-doo. I got the ick, but otherwise, I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right. Appreciate the $2. Get some rest and sleep easy, because we killed it today. You're darn right, Autumn. You're darn right. Game tomorrow's at 1. I will be at work. I mean, we'll see if I end up going to work. But also, we have inventory this week at work, so I kind of have to be there. But, you know, so that's annoying. Can you tell Lyle the way that he stands pisses you off? No. I love the way Lyle stands. The power stance. Co-ed softball game would be sick. We play year-round here in Arizona. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That's right, Kennedy. It would be year-round down there, huh? I think it'd be a lot of fun. Obviously, we have people from all over the place, though, so, like, some people definitely wouldn't be able to make it. Some people are on the other side of the mountain. Some people are from another state or another country, right? You know what I mean? So, but if we're able to do it sometime this summer, we would definitely like to. Obviously, everyone would have to sign a waiver, because we can't be liable if someone gets hit in the face by a ball or something like that. You know what I mean? I'd like to slow down on the platoons. Demo should be starting, leave Nukin, the outfield, and bring up Locklear. I think, Boomer, the hard part is Master Boney has played relatively well as well. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't hate having Master Boney in there, and Dylan Moore made the error yesterday that gave up 6 runs. So, take time off tomorrow on me. Thanks, Law. Thanks, man. Lol internets, I appreciate it. Colton, are the Mariners making the playoffs this year the way they're playing? I mean, if they keep playing like this, absolutely. Sounds like you work in a grocery store, LMAO. My fiance hates inventory week. Yep, I do work in a grocery store, unfortunately. I do. Have it at Heidelberg, then go to a Rainier's game. What's Heidelberg? What happened with Leo Rivas? I just don't think he was in the game today. They should have pitched him. Master Money being worth negative. WAR is wild. Yeah, WAR makes me mad. Would it hurt to move Polo to lead off? I mean, I just don't think. Oh, excuse me. I don't think you want to mess with a good thing. And he's been so good lately that I don't think I'd want to mess with it. We should move this till after Dan's interview. Yeah, it's definitely something we've thought about because obviously people do like to watch the post-game show. But Travis, nonetheless, I appreciate you being here, bro. Appreciate you being here. The hard part is it would be later. Because, I mean, that would mean that just got over. So we would be going until way after, like, 10 p.m. And the other hard part is I don't know how many people would join at that point. You know what I mean? Like, I think people liked, and we can talk about what they're talking about on the post-game show, but definitely something we should take into consideration. So, I think Lumo, the thing is it has to be based on position, and Locklear is a position that you need to basically. That's a position where you have the most room with Donovan Solano playing poorly. So why don't we react to Dan's post game on stream? It's not a bad idea. That would require us to listen to it on stream. We could maybe do that. I just couldn't show it because that'd be copyright. But inventory 3 a.m. shifts, true. Every workplace has that one guy that if you keep an eye on, and as long as they haven't gotten fired yet, your job is safe. As long as Solano is still here, everybody else is safe. Except for the bullpen. Except for the bullpen. Yeah, I agree, Jay. I think it should have been Leo Rivas pitching. Wild watch my teams, guys get on base and bat them in. It's so weird still. I love it. I know, we're not used to it, right? We're not used to the Mariners scoring that many runs. What was it, when it was the Dave Simpson, like your old team used to not score 11 runs in a week. Suck it, Susan Waldman. Suck it. We aren't making this Mariners Anonymous in remembrance of Rowdy's finger. Was there any news on his finger? Yeah, appreciate you watching it on him. Good-ish news. Yeah, it's good. It's as good as we can ask for now. So, yeah, Sauce has definitely been hard on himself, which is a bummer. 24-hour Mariner Mojo stream win. I mean, what did we do? We did like a 9-hour one last season when we did the trying to get the Mariners to win the World Series. So, but yeah, Taylor doesn't fit at the moment. It's the hard part. So, Sauce gets sent down tomorrow. Maybe. Probably not. I don't think so. The bullpen's in good enough shape that they probably don't have to do that, in my opinion. W. Dave keeping the peace on that one. True, AJ. True. Susan Waldman can suck it. That's who it was, right? That's who it was? Heck you, Susan Waldman. I mean, it's true, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. You know what I mean? How long was the trade deadline stream? Actually, that's true. That one was probably also that one was at least 6 hours. So, who for Evans? Gilbert to the IL for Evans. Because yeah, you're right. They do have to make a move tomorrow. Oh, good point. Good point, Callum. Good point. That's a great question. Is it like Sauce? Do they just send Troy Taylor back down again? Like, I don't know. When was the last time the Mariners offense was this good early in the season? 2019, if you remember. 2019, the Mariners started 13-2. And Domingo Santana, Tim Beckham, Jay Bruce, Edwin Encarnacion on that team. Obviously Mitch Haniger, JP. Hell yeah. Yeah, he should have challenged it. Fritz, it would have been funny. They're starting to be concerned when we win game 1 of this series. Yeah, what is that? If we win game 1, does that mean that we lose the next 2 and we lose that series? Uh-oh. It's going to be Legumina? Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked either. Casey Legumina, I think he might have 1. Maybe. Headed to bed, feel better? Appreciate it on him. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to get out of here too, chat. Unfortunately. I've this is the most I've talked all day, and my voice is definitely starting to wear down on me. So I'm going to try to go get some sleep. But I appreciate you guys being here. Almost 10 p.m. Big win for the Mariners. A lot of fun. You'll get there, Anthony. You'll get there. You're getting closer every second. Appreciate you guys being here for this one. Again, big win for the Mariners. Let's keep it rolling tomorrow. Try to win a series at 1 p.m., huh? I appreciate you guys watching this one. All the donos as well. Of course, Mike E. Crux with the remember. Kennedy, Dylan, and Jeffrey, dude. Appreciate all of you guys for real. And yeah, I don't think we'll be able to stream tomorrow because I'll still be at work, but appreciate you guys for being here for this one. Make sure you guys keep an eye out for podcast on Monday. So good night, fellas. Appreciate